15 miles off the coast of South Florida, a frantic Mayday call cuts through the radio static in the middle of the night. A boater reports that his 22-year-old pregnant wife has vanished. The missing woman was Anita Keane. She was a Cuban immigrant and an aspiring model who believed she had found her fairy tale romance and was ready to start the big family she had always wanted. Her husband was Michael Keane, a charismatic salesman whose lucrative neon sign business afforded the couple an affluent lifestyle. They had a beautiful home, nice cars, and a cabin cruiser they took out on the weekends. When investigators arrived at the docks, Michael and his best friend Vince provided an identical alibi. They claimed Anita hadn't been feeling well and went below deck to rest. The water was like glass that night, and hours later when they went to check on her, the cabin was empty. Investigators were looking at an impossible scenario. There was no body, no physical signs of a struggle on the boat, and two witnesses with matching stories. Out in the Atlantic, the ocean provides a flawless cover for foul play. The Coast Guard and local police immediately launched a search and rescue operation. They deployed patrol boats, helicopters, and radar technology to scour a 15-mile radius of open water. To find a missing person at sea, search teams grid the ocean. They build a mathematical matrix based on precise weather, wind, and shifting currents. For 4 days, rescue teams eliminated these grid sections, searching block by block, finding no trace of Anita. With the search yielding nothing, the authorities hit a dead end. Vince and Michael corroborated the same story, and the boat remained clean of physical evidence. The logistical nightmare of finding a single person in the ocean forced the police to call off the search. Without physical proof to contradict the husband, the case sat untouched in the files for 3 years. The silence broke when an insurance investigator received a phone call from one of Michael's relatives. The caller demanded $50,000 in exchange for information proving Anita's drowning was a premeditated murder. Detectives immediately turned their attention to Vince. He was the only other person on that boat, and his testimony was the only thing supporting Michael's story. Detectives looked at the household dynamic and found a severe power imbalance. Michael exercised total financial control over Vince, providing his friend with housing, a car, and a series of loans. When investigators told Vince they were reopening the investigation into Anita's death, his loyalty dissolved. He broke down and confessed that he had helped to cover up her murder out of fear and debt. Michael had used that debt to ensure his accomplice's silence. By controlling every aspect of Vincent's survival, he had effectively trapped him in a hostage situation. With the alibi destroyed, Michael's motive surfaced. He was obsessed with retiring by the age of 40 and was willing to do anything to acquire the capital to make it happen. He followed a calculated chronological blueprint. He would court a trusting woman, marry her while keeping expenses minimal, secure a massive life insurance policy, and then stage a fatal accident. But Anita ignored the early red flags. When she wanted a traditional Cuban wedding, Michael forced her to settle for a small notary ceremony. When she needed basic supplies for their unborn child, Michael refused to spend any money. While he wouldn't buy baby clothes, his wallet opened for insurance. Against his wife's confusion, Michael insisted on purchasing the highest tier of life insurance available, locking in a $200,000 maximum death benefit. The execution of the plan was cold. Out on the water, Michael pushed Anita into the Atlantic and moved the boat away, circling the area until his pregnant wife drowned in the dark. Michael viewed Anita as a high-yield investment. He had calculated her value as a $200,000 payout, liquidating his family to secure his retirement fund. Armed with the confession, authorities tracked Michael down to serve an arrest warrant for first-degree murder. When police arrived at his door, they found Michael living under an alias, already engaged to a new fiancée. He was building the exact same trap. He had moved a new dependent roommate into the house, and was finalizing new life insurance policies on his bride-to-be, following the same structural pattern as his previous marriage. The arrest halted his plans. A jury convicted Michael of first-degree murder, resulting in a life sentence that permanently ended his violent retirement strategy. Michael Keane used the trusted milestones of a fairy tale romance as the camouflage for an assembly-lined murder, hiding his intentions behind a mask of normalcy until the moment he reached the open ocean.